Hi everyone, welcome to the Scrapdiva Designs Secret Santa YouTube hop. On this YouTube hop, Erica paired us with a crafty design team friend, and my friend is Wendy. So my Secret Santa is Wendy, and I hope that she enjoys her goodies I made for her. Now on these embellishments, to create any project or embellishment, and it has to be Christmas theme, and they have to be with the Scrapdiva Design dies. They have to fit in a jelly tote that is designed by Scrapdiva Designs. And also, you have to have a handmade Christmas card, you have to have a gift, and you have to include a snack, a treat. Some of these projects I've already shown on my channel. I'm going to go through them. A list of the dies that I use for this swap in the description box down below. And the first one here is this little box that I made, and this was made with the Santa mini album. I made it a shaker, and it's pretty easy. All you have to find is a border. But on this video, I'm going to show you how I lined my die up and I ran it through the machine just to give you an idea how to put it together. The only shaker part on this project is the beard and the little hat. So let me get my dies. So the die set comes with these pieces here. You have the larger border die, and then you have this layering die here. You also have a beard and you have a little hat. So all I did is I took out this one here. I do not need it for the shaker. Added my little hat piece. And when I put them together to make a border for a shaker, I turn it upside down. So the cutting side is facing down. Then I grab my cutting side here and I face it down. That's it. Where I could be evenly spaced between the area here, so I could have a border, and I have a super thin border on one side and then a thicker one on the other. So then I grab my beard and I place it here. Same thing. Now it's gonna be super close. I'm going to place it super close to the hat. And here I make sure that same thing, I have a border that is evenly spaced throughout my project. And I grab my washi tape, and this is what I do all the time. You grab your washi tape and you tape it down. That's all you do, and then you run it through your machine. I run it through for my piece, my border piece, or whatever color border I'm going to be using, whether it may be glitter cardstock or any shiny sparkly paper that I want to use for my project. So cut that one out, and then I grab my foam piece, tape this together because they have to be close to one another. So just tape this down right here, and then you tape the other side, and then you can make sure that it won't move while you die cut it. And then you add your border piece here, and you make sure that everything's evenly spaced. It's a little hard and a little finicky, but once you find that border, that little thin border, or that border all around, you could just grab your washi tape and tape it down. So on this side, I see it's a little thinner. Once I die cut my piece for my die cutting machine, I grab it. I make sure that everything it's held together by my washi tape because I don't want it to move when I cut out my foam. So I make sure that my dies are taped up. I know this is probably a lot of steps for many of you, but I don't know. I love making shakers, and for me, it's actually fun to make shakers. So I do have a blast making shakers for my projects. That's something that I love doing. And so the last part here is I'm just going to tape the top part so it won't move. So then I have an evenly spaced border. So when I run it through my die, it's going to cut out a little border around. So the hat is going to be a piece where I can add my shaker mix. So let me give you an example. So I ran my die through my die cutting machine, and when I say that try to keep the dies together is because then when I grab my foam, I'm going to try to die cut it exactly like the first one. So it could turn out, so it could be evenly spaced. So here we have right here, as you see, the border for my Santa's face. And I just to give you an example, so I'm going to keep my die cuts. I'm going to keep my dies in place so I can carefully grab it and run it through again and cut out the foam here. So I just use, I think it's, my foam is 3 millimeters, and so I run it through. You take out your pieces of paper here, and then you run it again on your foam. And all you have to do is when you have already grabbed your piece of foam and you have both pieces, you could take it apart and then die cut your acetate. And that's all I did. So just to show you, here is the hat part, and here is the beard part, and it leaves a little face here, you see. And then you add, of course, your decorative pieces, a mustache, little eyes, the little pom-pom. And here, to do the red part, because you do use the largest of the die, all I did is I grabbed this, and I to create this red border, all I did is I fussy cut around the original one, which is this one, and I just placed it on red cardstock, and there you have it, the little border. It's super easy, guys, nothing complicated, and all you do is add your acetate in between the two, the border, and in between your foam, and you have yourself a shaker. I hope that I didn't confuse anyone and you guys got this. Okay, so let me show you the next item that I worked on for this YouTube hop. If giving shouldn't be a difficult, in the season, I just grabbed the cup that I purchased. I'm loving the candy cane theme. So here you have the candy cane gift box from November, the November release. You have the large poinsettia from this December release, and also the dies that are the sentiments, the Christmas words, which is 2024. You have the banner die set number 1. And I use mostly all the Scrapdiva Designs December dies, as well as this wine bottle tag. Look at this tag. It looks so pretty here. It doesn't have to be a bottle. Look how beautiful it looks. Inside I have some tea and some treats for my swap partner, which is Wendy, and I hope she enjoys them. Look how cute. So that is my gift. I also have other gifts, but you're going to have to go watch her channel to see the unboxing of her gift and her snacks that I'm going to be sending her. So I've already seen this one. This is the card. You have to include a handmade card. So I used this gingerbread house box, and it is also part of the December release. And you guys saw the craft with me, hopefully. If you didn't, I will link it down below, and you guys could go watch how I made this card. It's super simple. Instead of making it a box, I made it a card. So inside, I'm going to write my note, and this is going to be also included with my swap. And you guys already seen this one. Most of the items you guys have already seen. So I included this large vintage frame, and of course I made it a shaker. You guys know I love me my shakers. And added the Holly Jolly ephemera and chipboard and decorations. This is part of the Scrapdiva Designs December release too. It's a beautiful snowflake double layered die, and all dies will be listed down below. I will have a cheat sheet in my description box so you guys can know which dies I use. And look how beautiful this looks with my dangle here that I added with that large peppermint from Hobby Lobby. And then opening my book, it's an embellishment book, so I have mem decks. You guys already seen. This is Mrs. Claus with the baking tray, which I made a shaker, and the stitched arches die set here, along with the Snowflake Bow, double layer bow. Oh my gosh, all this combo and everything looks so beautiful together, placed together. So this one is the Apron die, and it's from the November release. But look how pretty. You guys already seen that one. I'm just going over super quick. Then you have this die here. It's her bag topper, and it's Santa's sleigh, and it's so beautiful. So I went ahead and I included it in this swap with Wendy. I hope she enjoys those and she can use them on her projects. Also, I have the baking trays here that I added so she could further embellish her cards or her projects. And so, and then here you see this part here. This is part of the banner set number 1, and these are the paper clips that she also came out this December with. I just cut off the paper clip part, and they make the perfect embellishment onto the little small project. And then look how cute they look, guys. You've already seen all this, so I am going quickly. And so for this swap, you had to create a tote using one of the totes from the Scrapdiva Designs release. This one is the fall jelly tote, and this one has an acorn piece. Comes with this die that you can layer. All I used here was just the border. I cut out the pieces here. Comes with the layering piece for the handle and all the layering pieces that you see here, including the one on the bottom that I cut out, and inside I layered it. Look how cute it looks. I added some bows on the sides of the jelly tote. Looks super cute. And so here in the front we have another one of those Christmas words for 2024. You have the large poinsettia here, which is super adorable. This poinsettia is a must-have. I love it. I ruffled some of this beautiful mesh, added the candy cane because it's a candy cane wishes theme, and added a snowflake. This die here is also from the Scrapdiva Designs shop, and it is a apron and stamp die set. So this one I use here for the front, and it looks so super cute. I just love it. And let me shake it for you guys. So look how beautiful it turned out. So the back I left it blank because I tend to cover my shakers, guys. So I went ahead and I left the back, you know, I left it alone so Wendy can know it is a shaker. So I'm gonna do is add my embellishment book inside here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my card to the back. I'm gonna wrap everything up nice and pretty so she could be able to open it and be surprised. Now, if you want to watch her unboxing, you're gonna have to go to her channel. I will link her channel down below. I want to give a big thanks to Erica for hosting this YouTube hop, and check out the list of the ladies that are joining in this Secret Santa YouTube hop from Scrapdiva Designs. You will get so much inspiration. Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you're spending time relaxing and watching this YouTube hop. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.